I'm Paul Shen, CEO of TVU Networks. What I want to talk about here is how the content is consumed and produced. I guess a lot of you, I think quite few of you, like me, grew up with this kind of TV consumption. Every evening, family get together, watching the content, share the content, and discuss about what we are watching. About 20 years ago, we began to develop HD TV. We put tremendous amount of the research R&D, and I think a lot of us involved in this process. And we succeed. We build a beautiful TV set, fair panel. We have full HD. Now we are talking about 4K. But we have a problem. Did you notice this picture? We have beautiful setting, but we have no one watching. Wherever people are watching, that's where they are. Exactly like my kids. They are watching on their own devices. They're watching what they wanted. And with that, in fact, we see a lot of people watching on the subway. Am I right? On the subway train, we have a new subway here. Lots of people are using their phone watching what they. But the most favorite spot, take a guess where people watching their video. Yeah, exactly right. Toilet. It is true. Now today, people actually is consuming more video than ever. But how they consume is more like time filling. Whenever they have time, they're watching. Anytime they have any time slot, they're watching. They no longer like we're used to watching for 2 hours, continuous linear content. So that's what is changing. But, so when all this changing, the industry began to looking into say, okay, let's move. First, about 10 years ago, web getting popular, a lot of on the PC you can watching. Now, I can watch it on my mobile devices, TV, YouTube, any of those. And also people begin to talk about 4K. But the reality people care is about the story. It's not about the format. It's not about where it is sent. They care about the story. In fact, people want to consume the content in any of the different platforms, just like the FIFA. We're watching in the bar, but a lot of people watching at the home. And quite a few people just want to look at the statistics on their mobile devices. But what they really care is the story. But the problem is, where today the industry is program-centric. Every program, all the production structured is about a program. They never really think about, oh, my radio, my social media may care about those content if you can share content with me. And so about, I would say 10 years ago, people began to think, let's have a story-centric workflow. Okay? So with a story-centric workflow, all the acquisition is commonly shared. And all the media assets coming into the central place, all the production group can take those media assets and produce the way they want it. And this is a great idea. But there's one big piece missing. Take a look today, if you look at any of the MAM, any of the media asset management, can you find the content? No. Just like you have a kitchen, you have all the ingredients, you have a different chef can prepare different food. If none of the ingredients is labeled, what are you going to do? Nothing. That's why story-centric workflow talked for so long, never really realized. And the people all talk about it. That's what we try to initiate a process or a movement, what we call is Media 4.0. If you look at today, media production process actually is in state industrialization 2.0. It's completely assembly line-alike operation, human-driven process. All the media asset coming into the workflow, it is a passive ingredient. What we need is an active agent. We want to change the media asset become an active agent. That's what's going to change, metadata. Today's metadata actually is not sufficient. What we need is a time-based metadata. We can describe every single frame, every single clip. So when people are searching, it's not give them a file, say, hey, here is the content you are looking for. This is 2 hours. Good luck, find what you wanted. If you look at social media, if they want to create content, you give them a 2-hour content. What's their production? 10 seconds. They only want a 10-second clip. And if we have a searching engine can easily identify those content, what they wanted, the saving is tremendous. In fact, one of the deployment with our customer, with TVU MediaMind, saving is about 100-fold. 100 to 1. That's what the saving can be. So that's the most important part. And in US, TVU has worked with all the major media company. We established a consortium called Enabled Media. In the Enabled Media, what we want to really fundamental change is a passive ingredient as what it is today become an active agent. So the media asset will driving the process. And if any one of you interested, here's a QR code. You can scan this and send an email there. And today, the members of this consortium, including such as Disney, Hearst, Scripps, and the manufacturer, TVU, we led the effort, but also Adobe, Avid, you name it, it's all part of this consortium. What we try to do is we said, if we want to move this metadata and become the core of the new movement or new production process, what we need to do is set a common understanding, not a standard. We don't believe in standards, but we want the industry all moving in the same direction. So this is the organization going to drive in this process. Here is what TVU is introducing. At our booth, you can find what we call is a MediaMind. What it does is, first, very important part is in the front, is called contribution automation, CAS. What it does is automate the entire front end of contribution process. But not only automates it, it captures all the metadata in the front. So through the entire process, not only a job assignment goes out automatically, but all the capture device, including camera, including transmission device from TVU, including satellite microwave, all the metadata will come back. And so in the field, in the past, everyone say, oh, if you want to have metadata, ask cameraman, here's a mobile phone, enter the metadata. But the reality is their focus is capture the event, not about enter the metadata. So end result is without automation, you don't have a good metadata. But with this process, one of our big customers deployed, all metadata is transparent, it's seamless, but it's captured. Second is any content come back in, we have full object recognition, facial recognition, and also speech recognition. We use that, create a time-based metadata. So all the content, I can easily searching. For example, our president, Donald Trump, said this in White House. It goes exactly to that frame. It's not about in that file. Now people no longer have to do search. In fact, we integrate with the production suite. Anyone create a story as he writing the script, the content will automatically appear. So you just become available for him to use. Then all the metadata actually go into a metadata database, enable a real-time searching. In fact, in TVU platform, within 10 seconds of capture in the front, becomes searchable. And the search is about pushing, not about putting the content. And that's where the real-time searching engine it is. We also understand that, I don't know how many audience here is from broadcaster. You just did a lot of investment in the TV station. You just moved from analog to digital, from SD to HD. You are not going to change a lot. So what we created is a workflow engine. Allow any of our customer moving step by step. We can adapt to their workflow, very flexible. And also we have the whole open API. We integrate with people like APNPS, Delete, and you name it. Almost most of those customers, we all integrate with them. Another part is TVU Producer. This is the first real-time production system in cloud. What the most important of their production system is frame-accurate production, which later I'm going to have a quick discussion about that. Last part is alert. Any of the event happen, assignment should go out automatically to all the relevant people. So that's the whole system. This is about the CAS. Job assignment goes out automatically. Today, a lot of TV station assignment in the morning, you have a meeting, everyone gets an assignment, but with this, you no longer need to it. People can stay at home, and so assignment will automatically allocate according to the distance. Another part of that is associate the asset with a story. One of the integration we have with APNPS, once the story is created, job assignment to the camera, to the field, anyone begin to shooting a story, the asset automatically go to the story. No longer need any human involvement in assign what asset it is belong to what. This is the diagram of most of the integration. So all the touching point, which is in this. This is all the content is a metadata, what we talk about. So facial recognition, voice recognition, and it's a time-based metadata. Let me go another side. This is what I'm talking about, the whole AI side. So AI will recognize all the object, all the face, and also some of the environment it is in. Also with the TV equipment, we have all the geolocation. So we know exactly what this video clip is for, what it is about, where it is shot, who is shooting it, and what time it is produced. So all those information become an integral part of the searching. And so in the searching engine is a complete natural language searching. There's no field. And so people just simply enter the sentence, say nature sentence. The main objective is, in long term, what we want to achieve is someone writing a script, automatic clip will appear for him to use. This is what we were talking about, a real-time cloud-based production system. All you need is a web browser. All you need is a phone, can be a video source. And it has all the instant replay if you need to. All the content are recorded. But the most important part of this, the entire production process is scriptable. What that means is I can create a whole production in real time, and when I finish, I can go back and look at the script. I can change it. I say, oh, I may want to, move my cut a few seconds earlier, or my replay want a little bit different. You don't have to go through the entire process reproducing. You can simply take the script and change a few lines. It's just like a program. So that's what you can see at our booth. Actually, it's live. In fact, you can either go to tvuproducer.com. You can log in and register and access to this account. At the end, what we want to create, that's the future of the TV station. You have cameraman in the front. Production is on your PC. Everything is in the cloud. So let the creative people be creative, not bogged down by the manufacturing process. We all understand TV station at the end of the day is a manufacturer for content. And they can create the content for any of the platform. So in summary, Media 4.0, program can be produced automatically according to the profile. That's what we want to achieve. And that's where our booth is. Thank you. Any questions? Thank you all.